All right, thank you all for staying and sticking around. It's kind of late, I know. My name is Karen Berger, and I'm a candidate for Broward County Circuit Court Judge in Group 43. So I know you've heard from a lot of candidates this evening, and I would just like to say that every candidate that you've heard from and you will hear from, obviously they're well educated, they're experienced, and obviously well qualified. Otherwise, none of us would be here, right? So instead of telling you about my resume, listing my diverse litigation background, I would rather tell you why I'm running for judge. Simply put, I'm running for judge because I have been inspired by so many women throughout this country who have and are running for office and trying to instill a positive change in their communities. One of those amazing women is actually right here in Broward County. Rhoda May Kerr was just recently sworn in as Fort Lauderdale's first ever female fire chief, right? It's quite an accomplishment, absolutely, round of applause. But despite those accomplishments that so many women have been making, I can tell you that as a female litigator who handles hearings and trials throughout the state of Florida, I can tell you that the legal community, and even more so our judiciary throughout Florida, is not a clear and equal representation of our community. And if elected, I hope to balance a little small portion of that inequity. And in fact, my opponent actually agreed with me at another judicial forum similar to this. He even stated that he believes the underrepresentation of women and minorities on the bench is a real problem, and that, in fact, there need to be more women as judges, and I agree. So please remember Karen Berger come August 28th or early for Group 43. Thank you. Thank you, and thank you for calling me and a very experienced trial attorney. I appreciate that. But I think that in my experience thus far in this whole process has been really amazing. I do have to say that I do work a lot. I work 60-hour weeks at my job, and I currently am still doing that on the campaign trail. So making time for the campaign has been very important, and most importantly to meet people all across our community that I necessarily would not have the opportunity to meet. So I do believe that I've had a great experience in not only meeting those people, but hopefully we'll continue to do so. And I think that it goes beyond the campaign. It's absolutely beyond the campaign. It's not only meeting people now, it's meeting people in the future in our community, and also what people need and what those people are saying to you and what they're looking for in a judge. And unfortunately, I don't think Mr. Casey mentioned when he asked someone what they are looking for in a judge, what that is. And I've been told, look, I think that the system is unfair. And I've been told this over and over, that people believe the system is unfair, and what can you do as a judge? And as a judge, I absolutely can ensure that I would be fair, impartial, and make sure that every person that walks into my courtroom not only understands what's going on, but they feel like they've been treated. I also agree, and I agree with you, Mr. Finkelstein, as well as my opponent. I do agree that mental health has become a very serious issue, and we definitely see it, but we don't just see it in the criminal system. We do see it across the board, and that is something that we need to keep in mind, that in the circuit court, we have so many different areas that are dealt with in the circuit court. We have probate, we have all the family dependency issues, and mental health is absolutely an issue that you see in every single one of those areas of law. And I think as a judge, you absolutely need to recognize that there need to be additional programs, but again, outside the criminal context, I think that there need to be additional mental health programs, and especially drug dependency programs that hopefully, again, with regards to budgetary issues, we can absolutely address. I see it, unfortunately. I currently live in Pompano Beach, and it's a real issue. We have a current issue right now where there are a lot of homes that are turning into sober homes, and I know there was an issue in Delray Beach and now in Pompano. And the problem is that sober homes are great until someone's no longer sober. And then where do they go? They go out on the streets. So there's absolutely a connection there then with not only mental health, but homelessness. And that both those issues absolutely have to be dealt with from the source, so that hopefully people don't become part of the system and then keep becoming part of the system. Thank you.